Okay. Here's my next question to you. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Who you got?
We're talking about it today at the gym. Uh, I think Terence Crawford is real good. I would put my money on Terence Crawford.
Really, Stitch?
Yeah, yeah. I always said when Stacey McKinley introduced me to Errol Spence years ago, he said, "Man, this guy's gonna be a world champion," right? And okay, I hear that all the time. But as I look at the long-term techniques and all that, who's battle worn, who's matured through the process and all that, what I've seen with Terence Crawford is
He's solid.
He's solid. But we're talking about it today with him. His problem outside of skill-wise is on the marketing aspect. He's horrible.
Very bad, horrible, terrible, terrible.
Yeah. And he's just not a recognizable face. And if he's happy making the money that he's fighting with, but the fun part is dealing with the public and being a fan and let the fans come up to you and answer questions like this. And that's the fun part of what we do.
Yeah, and he should be allowing himself to be a little bit more accessible. That way people have a better understanding of who he is.
Yeah.
I also think there would be a market in the Midwest for him if he did fights in Chicago, where I'm from. You know what I mean? I don't think no one explored those avenues for him. So he's just a really good fighter or a really great fighter, but the world would never know. The boxing community would know, and those who are around it, but the world would never completely know until the maximum effort is given into making sure that this kid, gets the right fights. And maybe it's because certain guys don't want to fight him. Maybe Danny Garcia didn't want to fight him, or Keith Thurman, or any of those guys didn't want to fight him. I wouldn't know, but I think, I was telling someone about that. I was like, man, you gotta consider that Terence Crawford is dedicated to boxing. He doesn't blow up in weight. He doesn't. No. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. All those issues that certain fighters have, he stays far away from it. He's always in the gym. Only thing he worries about is the gym and his personal life, which is his family and his kids.
Yeah, and that's it. And he spends it real quiet. So if he's happy with that lifestyle, that's his heart. Skill-wise, yeah. I don't bet, but I like him more than I like Errol Spence. If you would say,
wow,
who would you prefer
against the bigger, stronger Errol Spence?
Roger Mayweather years ago, man, bless his heart, he used to say, "Weight don't make a difference." He goes, "In our days, we fought it. There was only so many divisions, right? So the weight disparity was different." He goes, "That makes no difference. It's all based on skills." You don't know shit about boxing, Roger would always say.
Yeah.
So, but when you break it down into the science like that, it makes so much sense. Does skill dominate over size?
Hell no, because Pernell Whitaker was a bad motherfucker, and it didn't matter.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Camacho.
Yeah.
They were just their style of fighting are tough to beat.
All right.